Chris, matchup between two pretty highly regarded prospects in this fight. You come out with the victory. What does that say about your development thus far, just 3 bouts into your UFC career?
I think, like I said earlier, I had one other interview. I think it's a step in the right direction. Christos is a really, really tough young fighter. I think he and I have a lot of similarities. So it took a lot of will, a lot of guts and determination to get past him. He never stopped fighting until the very end. I heard him a couple times, and I had his neck a few times, and he never forgot where he was. He never stopped fighting. So hats off to him. I think it means a lot, to go 3-0. This is the best organization in the world for fighting. So to be undefeated in the UFC is it's a dream.
Was it surprising that on a couple of occasions Christos kind of punched or struck his way kind of into the clinch, kind of into your wheelhouse?
No. I knew he was going to apply pressure, especially as he got more desperate and the fight wore on. As fatigue sets in a little bit, it's a little tougher to keep these guys off of you when their corner is telling them, hey, you're down 2 rounds to none, you need a finish. Of course, if that's a tough-willed fighter, he's going to come forward, he's going to try to finish that fight. I'm just mad at myself. These guys have been yelling at me. They're going to probably try to punch me again when I get out of here for backing straight up when I get fatigued, rather than circling out and using some of my punches and kicks to kind of skirt him and really discourage him from coming in. So that's just I need to learn from that, and I got to do a better job next time.
A lot of scorecards probably had you up 2-0 going into the 3rd round. Was it just that work of grinding for takedowns that kind of took it out of you heading into that final frame?
These fans and even some of the people who know the sport but haven't necessarily been in the cage, they don't understand the most fatiguing part of this sport is the grappling aspect, whether it be on the mat or on the cage or trying to finish that takedown. It wears on you like nothing else. I mean, I'm talking about taking a punch, taking a kick. It's just absolutely grueling. So yeah, unfortunately, part of the double-edged sword. You score a lot of good takedowns, and it's going to weigh on you a little bit. Yeah.
Was there anything else that pleased you in this fight that maybe you hadn't gotten to show in other fights yet?
Yeah, I landed some shots that I haven't landed in the past, and I kind of sat in there and I was trying to pick them apart a little bit, especially early on. I mean, I know I got him real good with a step-in elbow that my coach Joe and LaFleur and I have been working on quite a bit, and it looks like he's going to need to get something done with that. So I followed it up. I landed some clean head kicks. I landed a really good knee to his head, breaking the clinch. So there were moments, yeah, but still more development needs to take place.
You kind of answered the question. I know the fight just got done. You don't have really a lot of time to think about it.
Yeah.
But when you go through a battle like this and you're pushed to the end and it goes to a decision, what do you learn from these fights, and what do you think you'll learn from this one?
You learn a little bit about your mental toughness, your fortitude for sure, but you also learn to start to streamline things so that you don't have to be put in those situations where you're digging and digging and digging all the time at the end. I was really upset with myself my last fight. I just was talking to my coaches today. I still haven't watched the fight because I was just disgusted about it, even though I dominated the win on the scorecards. It's just I put a lot of expectations, a lot of pressure on myself. So I know in my head I feel better about this one right away. You get that sense. So gonna go back home, enjoy it, enjoy my daughter, and enjoy my family, and then back to work. Got to get better. Got to keep. This is a big division, so work.
And now you got a few more wins, so I'm sure you got probably a few more fans. What would you like to say to some new fans that you probably picked up out there?
Just thank you so much for your support. We wouldn't have this without you guys. Follow me at C-Wade MMA. Let's get this thing legalized in New York, please. I want to fight at home so bad. There's no reason that we shouldn't be able to work in our home state. It's just it's travesty to me that we can't do what we love at home because people's opinions of this sport. So help us out. Let's go.